Ferrari, the purveyors of poster cars for boys and girls around the world and grown-ups like us. So here we are at the Michelin supercar paddock at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. 3 girls with 3 Ferraris ready to hoon it up the hill. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, and with a monthly PCP price as searched for on Autotrader by now, should we just get on with it? This £260,000 812 Superfast is the replacement to the F12 Berlinetta, and it has got some wonderful tarmac melting numbers. A V12 engine with 800 brake. Oh yes. And let's have a look inside. And at last, no room for Erin. Options to make this car even more suited to your personal needs include a red helmet. I'm so excited. Off we go. Of course, I would have done a much better launch than that. Oh, smoking the tyres. That's not very fast. Oh no, you should have kept it in a straight line then. Oh, down to 3rd. Oh dear, yeah. Oh. Of course, this car does 0 to 62 in 2.9 seconds and on to 211 miles an hour. Practicality-wise, there's enough room in the boot for 4 helmets. I think I'm actually going to be sick. I wouldn't be sick if I was holding the steering wheel, of course. Oh, I'd have braked a bit sooner there. That's you're turning. You missed your turn in there. I might have looked a little bit sooner. Oh, I think I could have gone at least 10 miles an hour in there. Oh, braking for this corner. Oh, there's a surprise. Oh, my stomach is literally being sucked out of my back spine. This car apparently is easier on the limits to drive than the F12 Berlinetta. I wouldn't know. Rob, that was freaking awesome! You are amazing! That was so cool!
It's mega, isn't it?
This is the Ferrari GTC4Lusso T. It's a very practical car. Don't believe me? Well, it's the first Ferrari in their history to be offered with a choice of 2 engines. You can have the V12 or this, the V8. That's practical. You can have 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Very practical. It seats 4 people. We're not talking 2 plus 2, 4 proper people. Very, very practical. And if you're late for the school run, it does 0 to 62 miles an hour in about 3.2 seconds. Immensely practical.
Have a trip around the factory a few years back and go down the road on what promises to be an unforgettable commemorating the centenary of the end of World War.
Warmer, wetter periods, others
Radio
during
4.
drier
That's
and
what we
cooler
need.
periods. And the hominid presence based on the stone
I'm in the
tools
middle
is
of
much
trying to
more
find Radio 2.
frequent during the warmer periods. Even though this group was able to expand its range dramatically all the way over into
See, this is practical. This is practical. You might need this. I can't think off the top of my head now when you might need it. It's sort of butt clenching power. But I'm guessing there would be a time, you know, if you were late for a job interview or something, then it would be very practical. Not to mention with that 4-wheel drive. That Jeremy Vine. No, it was Steve Wright the other day. Hay bales, practical. You've got horses. Oh, you're going to crash a Ferrari. Oh, thank God for the checkered flag.
If
you can call any Ferrari entry level, this £166,000 Portofino is it. It's possibly the most usable Ferrari ever. You can do anything in this car. It's a replacement to the 10-year-old California. It's lighter, features a new front-engined rear-drive chassis, new electric power steering, and a third-gen electronic diff. Fun fact, fact fans, 70% of Portofino buyers are new to the brand, and there's also more women buying them than ever. I reckon that's because we're sensible, we like practicality, fun, but we also like to be able to drive our high-performance cars in everyday life. There are technically 4 seats, but you're going to be struggling to fit 2 adults back there. Although, if that's the only option you've got, you're going to take it right. There are also 2 ISOFIX points. Exciting! Here we go. Oh my god!
Take a bit of the grass here.
Oh, amazing! So you can see, I can see exactly what is going on in here. All the settings the driver's got, what speed he's doing, even in the corners, what gear he's in. I can even change the music, although you're not going to want to hear anything other than the sound of that exhaust. Oh, amazing.
So my 8-12 Superfast wins because it's a Super GT car and it's got super in its name and it's like super duper, yeah?
Oh, VBH, obviously the Portofino. It's the easiest Ferrari to live with ever, and on top of that, named after a sought-after holiday destination on the Italian Riviera.
Or you could say, as I would, that it's the GTC4Lusso because it's practical. And I know it's a Ferrari, but practicality comes first.
No. It's the 8-12, it's a Superfast. Superfast, you girls, you know nothing. Ah!
Freaking